Good day, loves. This is Captain Uzume, and today I'm going to show you my thrift store finds for December of 2025. Starting off with, this is a copy of Earthsiege 2. This is the PC version of the game. I paid $3.99 for this at the thrift store. This is the sequel to the original Earthsiege. Check, this is the disc. There's the manual. I actually do have a computer that I can run this on, and I might do some gameplay because who doesn't love mechs? Or Hercs, I think is what they were called for Earthsiege. Because, yeah, mech was trademarked by the people who made Battletech and MechWarrior. But hey, 90s mech action. There's an ad on the back for Mission Force Cyberstorm. I do love old strategy games. I like to play Command & Conquer and Civilization, Alpha Centauri, both real-time and turn-based, so this might be interesting to take a look at. And another thing I found, and this was a surprising one, this is a copy of Windows 2000 Advanced Server Release Candidate 2. I also paid $3.99 for this. And I checked in, here's the disc. And this shows you the system requirements. You can pause the video if you want to read that. Let me see. Trying to get it to focus. I actually have a couple of computers that can actually run this. 128 megabytes recommended. If you recall a computer I had called the Rust Bucket, which has 130 megabytes of RAM, a 400 megahertz Intel Celeron, it could actually run this. So it might be pretty interesting to take a look at on the channel. I can't believe I paid $3.99 for this. I now own a Windows beta copy. This was made in September of 1999. So it might be interesting to take a look at. But that's not the only thing I found at the thrift store. I also found a couple of shirts. Lately, I've been getting into collecting kind of old geeky swag is what I call it. I've been wearing it for years, usually old Microsoft stuff, but I found a couple of things. It was slim pickings at the thrift store, but I'll show you what I got. I got a Cloudflare shirt. It says Cloudflare right there. I don't know. I laughed when I saw this. I had to pick it up because Cloudflare has gotten into trouble lately for the constant outages and stuff like that. That I figured, why the heck not, and just wear it around. And this is also another thing that I got. I also picked up a black turtleneck. And yes, you can probably see where this is going with this. You've probably seen on my channel before. So yeah, it's just the thing I had to pick up. Because why not? That's another thing I picked up recently. I did a couple of Amazon orders. I bought a new Wi-Fi adapter, which could definitely help. And it's working pretty well. It's a lot better than the other one I have. I have to say, TP-Link sucks. Netgear, I've never had any problems with their... I've had some problems with their routers, but their range extenders and their Wi-Fi adapters, I've never had any problems with. So that's nice. And then I got this. This is a set of replacement batteries for a computer I have not shown on the channel before, but you probably know what this goes to, what type of computer this is, going by how it's a half AA battery that's 3.6 volts. And I'll actually show you right now. This is my Power Mac G4 Quicksilver. I have yet to make a video on this. I've been so busy. I got it just a few months ago from a local store that was selling computers. And its PRAM battery was dead. This is the original. and it says February of 2009, so this battery is at least 16 years old, but the computer itself is about 24. Yeah, so that's why I bought a set of new ones right here. I have yet to make a video on this, but I will eventually, like a full review of it. Just wanted to show you like a quick update of what I've been doing. But I think I'll probably just plug it in and see if it works. Alright, I have my Quicksilver plugged in, and I'm going to position the camera to the monitor so you could see it boot up here. Well, trying to move it right there. And let's see if it works. I forgot how loud this thing is. Oh, there it goes. It'll probably take a while because this is an older computer. There we go. Your computer's clock is set to a day before March 24th of 2001. Yeah, so I definitely need to replace it. Yeah, in case you're wondering who that is on the wallpaper, that's actually the personification of the Mac I made. Her name is Maki. She holds a camera because it's a reference to how Macs were used in filmmaking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the date and time. Yeah, it says it's December 31st, 1969. Let's see, it's December... Actually, let me zoom in here. It's December the 18th of... Let's fast forward, of 2025. No. And it's currently 8 p.m. There we go. Yeah, it's not hooked up to anything. I did check when I replaced the PRAM battery on this that it does still have the antennas for the optional airport card, which I'll probably be picking up on eBay real soon because I want to see if I can hook this thing up to the Wi-Fi. Granted, it's probably wireless B, which is not the fastest, but it could probably work. Here's some of the applications. Of course, these are like the default right here where you have iChat and old version of Safari, iTunes, and I have iLife 06 on here where you have iPhoto, iMovie HD, iDVD, GarageBand, iWeb. Of course, you have QuickTime 7, iCal. I have stuff that expanded on here, which is a classic Mac application. I have the Mac version of Halo. I have a copy of Mac Tracker. I have Doom on here. Roxio Toast Titanium. And of course, I have a copy of Keynote on here. I'll register later. Yeah, this is part of iWork 06. Yeah, so you can like make like your own versions of like Apple Keynotes. In fact, I read somewhere that this was actually made by Steve Jobs himself because he wanted to use something that was different than Microsoft PowerPoint for his keynote addresses. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's very interesting. And while we're here, we can just look at the specifications right here. The quick specifications of the system. This is running macOS 10, 10.4.11, Tiger. It says a 1.47 gigahertz PowerPC G4 with 1.5 gigabytes of SD RAM, which is the highest that this thing can support. And this is how it is in System Profiler, which is actually very interesting. I'll do a full video on this in the future, but I just wanted to show you like a quick update on it, on what I've been doing. But expect a full review of the Power Mac G4 Quicksilver in the near future. And I hope you all enjoy this video. And more videos will be coming soon, so stay tuned and cheers loves.